Hello and welcome. Thank you for taking the time to check out this general reading for Scorpio. Sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. Oh, I just dropped water all over myself here. Hope everybody had a good day. I was going to put here just hello and welcome everyone. I should have done that before I started. All right. So, Scorpios, what does Spirit have in store for you? What do they want you to know? Okay. So I'll shuffle the Waite deck here, see what's going on. Any Scorpios out there that are watching or going to watch? Just make sure that if this doesn't resonate with you, you may want to also check some of the other signs. It could be your moon sign that is more prominent right now. Sometimes it's the rising sign, so you want to check that too, and just to see what works. So I know for some of you Scorpios, where I live anyways, there's going to be some, kind of maybe slippery weather coming up. Just want to make sure that you're just careful. Watch for any like slips and fall, especially around the end of January. I'd say the end of January. It might get a little, some of you might be prone to falls and that, so just want to be careful for that. A lot of things are happening in the Scorpio life right now that you just have to be more patient than normal. Have patience. Things sometimes, it's worth the wait, right? So sometimes you just want to have things right now, but sometimes some things are worth the wait. So just be patient, hang in there. Things will start to improve. If any of you had a lot of health issues, I see them improving as well. And I see number 7. So sometimes that is a date with a 7 in it. Could be 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, rarely 7 years, but can be. So just watch for that. Follow your intuition in that. So be careful for that. But the health situation, if you haven't been feeling well or have been more tired, that's going to slightly improve probably at the end of February. It's going to slightly improve. So good, new beginnings. Wintertime is going to be a new beginning for some of you. And this is good. I just see some of you may have a promotion. I know a lot of people, they're talking about like minimum wages going up in January. But I think some of you may get maybe get a promotion or a different job that pays a little bit more. But I see wintertime, December 21st, Christmas, between you and Christmas, things are improving in the way, like financially, things are getting better. I think my cat just joined me. Are you here? I thought for sure my cat. Well, I'm hearing things. I thought my cat just jumped on the bed in the back. So, some of you Scorpios maybe have wanted to maybe start a hobby to get a little extra income, or want to be more creative. I see that can happen. So a lot of you maybe want to work with your hands, creating things or building things. That also is a possibility. I do see a lot of you working a little bit different. Perhaps you've taken everything that you learned in this year and just doing things a little differently. Hey Carrie, how are you? And it's going to be really good. I see you guys, a lot of Scorpios, things are just improving. Like I said, slowly, but they're improving, which is a good sign. Some of you have been looking at maybe a different job, or looking at going back to school, or even if you decided that you want to learn more about a specific topic that you're passionate about. Could be spirituality, it could be a different skill. That is a big change. But I see that some of you have maybe started doing some research and you're heading in the right direction. That's a good thing. So move this along here. And like most Scorpios and a lot of water signs and all the signs really. You're a very giving person, and people come to you. You'd like to be the mother of all. You just like to take care of everybody, but make sure you take care of yourself as well. But you're your own true goddess in a sense. And if it's a man listening to this, they're in touch with their feminine side, because we all have to master and balance the feminine and masculine. And I see that a lot of you, even male, masculine, are they're balancing the feminine side as well. So true goddesses out there, a lot of women are just so motherly and so giving. You've been like this all your life. It's not going to change, but take care of you as well. Just remember that, right? We'll have to take care of us so we can take better care of everybody else. You have been following your guide. You've been following that star. And I see you continuing to do that. You've learned over the years that when you get rid of something or leave something behind, there's always something else that comes forward to you into your life that's better. And you're willing to do that. You will exchange some of the past. Just leave that behind because you know the future is better. And you're learning maybe the spiritual way that you're following, but you have learned a lot in the past year, and you know that you're protected and you're guided, and you're trying to follow that inner guidance a little more. So becoming more spiritual. And becoming more spiritual, that doesn't mean necessarily more religious. It just means that you're following your inner path, you're following your own intuition, and you're doing good. The good for others, you're attracting good, but you're doing a lot of good for others. So this is good. You won't lose anything going forth. Some of you, yes, you've been doing a little bit of juggling, and I find that going forth, it's not so much of the juggling that you have making the balance. You found the balance within you. Now you're balancing things in your life. Okay. Whether it's your work, your family, your personal and your business, and your family time, and time for yourself to go out and do some stuff. I see you balancing all that. You're doing a balancing act, but you're doing really well in that sense. You've learned to manage it all, and that's good. If you continue on this path, well, here I've got here the Nine of Wands, and Wands again, spirituality. Some of you, I'm just looking at something here. No, you're not. Okay. I'm just looking to see if there was a move or something, but no, I don't see a move. But a lot of you are taking everything that you've learned and you're really applying what's true to you. Some of the beliefs that you've been told, some of the beliefs that you had before and you believed and thought it was good for you, but you always had a doubt. I see you leaving some of those beliefs behind. Your beliefs are changing. You're changing. You're vibrating at a higher frequency. You're developing more spiritually. And you want to achieve, things in your life and you are reaching that potential. And I see like a full circle. So you're going to start again, like something new, probably in the springtime. So we've got, January, where you got to be careful for slips and falls and little mishaps like that. But, springtime, it looks really fabulous for you, especially after February. Like I said, February, if you haven't been feeling well, you've been feeling tired or loss of vitality, you're getting the energy, you're getting that extra courage. Things are going to shape up. And then by springtime, when it starts, you're almost there. Things that you wanted in your life, goals, desires, I'd say you're about 3/4 there. So keep going. And people around you probably supporting you because they see that. They see that you may sometimes think, well, I'm so far away from my goals, but people around you are probably telling you, no, actually, we see that you're going to reach it. You're almost there. Just hang in there. Okay. If you continue this path, everything looks good. And your hopes and fears, I would push away the fears. Just keep your hopes alive because you're never alone. You have someone around you. This could be a mother or an older sister, somebody that's could be even a best friend, but there's always someone. There's a female here, always on your side, ready, helping hand, with it's like she's been through some of this stuff, so she can support you and fully understand what you're going through. But she's definitely could be a spouse, could be a partner. Um, but definitely, this woman, you'll know who she is. Very, very love of animals, love of nature. Not so much an earth sign per se, but very close to it. So definitely, yeah, she's got your best interest, and she'll be there for you in the spring when these things, all these positive and wonderful changes take place. She'll be there, and the outcome of the reading is kind of nice because you've got the Ace of Cups, and Ace of Cups again, it's beginnings, but the Ace of Cups also, cups represent, summertime, but like I said, in the spring things start to really shape up and look good, and maybe by summer, who knows. uh, Sometimes the Ace of Cup, yes, it's another fresh start, but you could also meet somebody. Could be a twin soul, a twin flame, or the person that you're with could be, hey, this is the right one type of thing, and maybe make a commitment. Who knows? But this is definitely, I mean, the world is your oyster, pretty much. The springtime is looking really wonderful, and like I said, if you're married, passions may reunite, ignite, and but this person in your court is very loving and looking out for you, so you don't have to worry about anything. So that's not bad, not bad. So I'm going to pick a card for messages from your angels. How have you been, Carrie? This is for Scorpios. You're good? Me too. Good. Thank you. It's good to be good. I thought for sure today it was going to snow or rain. The sky looked really heavy. I did go out for a while, and oh my gosh, I thought, wow, the clouds were just very heavy. It started raining, was out of town, come back in, and I had a little bit, yeah, I had a little bit of rain, but and I saw a flake here and there, and that was it. But very heavy clouds. It's just like you can almost get on a ladder and reach for them. It was really weird. The sky looked kind of funny. We know the cold's coming. All right. What angel wants to have a message for you, Scorpios? This angel is Opal. It says, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for God and the angels. So if any of you Scorpios have children, sometimes it could be a miscarriage, it could be a child that's passed early. Your children, it's sad when a parent loses a child. Should never happen, but it does, and it's pretty sad. But God and the angels are saying, children on the other side, they're happy and well. They've been taken care of. It says your worries about your children have been received as prayers here in heaven. We understand your concerns, and we surround the souls and bodies of your children with our loving care. This is the time for you to release your children to God and know that your Creator is their true parent. It's true. I mean, we have children. They say they are children, but it's like on a loan. We don't own anybody. We don't own our spouse. We don't own our children. We don't own our parents. We raise them, we give them birth, raise them, and then they go on their own path. So, it says the Creator, God's a true parent. So God is pure love without judgment or anger. He can never abandon you or your children, nor would he want to. Hey, Francis, how are you? So as one of your children's guardian angels, I watch over them ceaselessly. I never tire of keeping my watchful eye upon them. For I gaze upon your children, I see their divine light. The divine light is in all souls, everybody. I see their true perfection, their goodness, their innocence. I ask that you see your children through my eyes, which will help their love and light to be fully expressed. I love you. I love your children. And your children love you. So anyone who has, I had a miscarriage 3 months. And do I think about it? Sometimes, especially when it was in June that I lost it. Yeah, sometimes, things will trigger and you think, wonder, what that child would have been like, right? Yeah. So any children that left too early through miscarriages or stillbirth, Um, my mother had stillbirth, and then I had a miscarriage at 3 months. And then they say the next child that is born after a miscarriage or after a stillbirth is a rainbow child. You've heard of, I know some of you, I'm sure, have heard of indigo children and Generation X and star children and stuff like that. But the rainbow children, I was telling a friend of mine, I think probably last year sometime, she thought it was pretty much one of those children that are born, like the indigo children. I said, no. And rainbow children are the children born after a death, like my parents. I was a brother, and he was a stillbirth, and then I was born. So I am a rainbow child. My son is a rainbow child. Yes, we have a specific thing to do, but I don't think it's the same exact same thing as the indigo children. But yeah, rainbow children. Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Yeah. So, any questions for any Scorpio or somebody you know who's a Scorpio? You have a question? We have a few more minutes before I get to, I think, I can't remember the one I do next. I think it's either Capricorn or Virgo. I can't remember. But I put that there. How are you, Francis? Hopefully you had a good day. She said, God will bless you twice. Well, I don't know if I can say that. My mom had me. She's not around. I can't ask her. I said, Mom, do you think you were blessed twice? Well, she had 3 girls. So, yeah, blessed twice. Oh, I know I'm blessed, but I mean, you're welcome. I think my mom definitely was blessed. I mean, she had me, and then she had my other sister, and then 4.5 years later, she had my second sister, and then the last. So we're 3 girls. The other one was 7.5 years after me. So 3 daughters. I'm the oldest. You had a twin after? Wow, you had twins. Wow. No twins. I don't know. There's not too many twins in my family. So twins keeps you busy. I feel for women that has, twins or triplets, like especially if it's the first time. If you have a child, you're used to being, mother and stuff like that, and then you have twins. But the very first thing off the bat to have twins, wow. You had your girl, then said twins. To me, that's a little bit better. I know somebody who, the first time they got pregnant, they had twins. And it was like, whoa. Sometimes you're not prepared, even though how good of a mother you're going to be, it's difficult. You're trying to feed 2 kids at the same time. It's hard. You need help. Yeah. It's scary too. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Wow. Well, God bless you. My God. And a set of twins. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot. When you hear stories or videos of people who have triplets or quadruplets, it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. You need the whole family. You need the village, to help, because there's no way one person, it's just insane, for the first year. And after that, well, still, I mean, one's running one way, one's running, I mean, you can't split yourself in half. Like, oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot. I was blessed with a son and then a daughter, so I'm good. Yeah, a lot of kids just running around. And then when they get the crazy twos, well, some crazy twos they never get out of, or grow out of. So, crazy twos, crazy threes, crazy fours. Wow. It's insane, eh? Yeah. Gotta love kids, though. I do love being around the smaller kids, because they're so innocent, and they laugh at, it's funny to get them giggling and their facial expression, when first time you feed them peaches or you feed them peas or something, it's like they're expressive. They'll be 39 tomorrow. Wow, well, happy birthday, December 13th. My son's the 16th of December. My daughter's the 18th. My granddaughter's the 19th. My mom and stepdad, my mom was the 7th and my stepdad was the 20th. Well, yeah, 39. So party time. Party time. Oh, the 14th. Oh, wow. That's close. Yeah, the 14th. Just a couple of days before I gave birth. Both my children are December babies. March was that month, I guess. Oh my gosh, the 1439. They're so young. They're young. Mine are a lot older. Your very first child was February? Yeah. December babies, Sagittarius. Yeah. Yeah, my daughter and son, 3 years apart, December 16th and 18th. And they're quite different, even though they're both Sagittarius, a little bit different. Your daughter's an April Fool's baby? That's funny. April Fools, here I come. And some of them, it's their due date, right? Right on the due date. My son was a bit early, almost 3 weeks. And my daughter was right on the due date. Yeah. Yeah, I thought for a while she was going to be born on the 16th, the same as my son. But I came back out of the hospital, everything stopped. And then it started again on the 18th. And that was, yeah, in the morning, really early in the morning. Didn't get a lot of sleep. Both your kids were early? Yeah. And I thought to myself, geez, my daughter, she's going to be born on the same day as her brother, 3 years apart. But maybe she wanted to. Maybe she was just teasing him because she's always teased him. And then she was born 2 days later. Oh, you had to have C-section. They were planned. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, C-sections, for sure. So you say, wait a day. No, get them out. You get so heavy afterwards, you just barely trouble walking. I can imagine having two. It's just like constantly in the washroom. Constantly think oh my God, they're gonna come out, pop up at any time. Yeah. No, kids are wonderful. I mean, when they're babies, they're inside of you. I felt great pregnant. That was awesome. Then at first, when they're born, the first little while, aren't you like on cloud 9? You're taking care of them, but you're just where they are. As they get older, they start get mouthy and start going to school. It's not the same. You gained. You started 89 pounds with your twins. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, literally, you are eating for two. They rob you of you. They take all the nutrients. You have to watch your teeth, the magnesium, the calcium, the vitamin D, the folate. You need a lot of that. So they take a lot of that. Yeah. Even starting like they sell, the multivitamins when you're pregnant, but it wasn't enough. I mean, after my son, when I went to the dentist, all of a sudden I had these cavities. I never had cavities before. So yeah, if I had known, I would have boosted that up a little bit more. Your kids are not in your life right now. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Sometimes families grow apart. I have two sisters, one not in the same country. One moved east, one moved south. My mom used to say, stay together, stay close. You only have each other. But it's not just up to me. I mean, they have their life. Like I said, when your parents don't own you. As you get older, you do your path. You follow your path. So, yeah. It happens. It really does. It really, really does. If any of you, which one am I doing next? This is Scorpio. I'm going to be doing Capricorn. I don't know if anybody has. You pray a lot? Yeah. Yeah, me too. Pray, falling asleep, pray a lot. That's all we can do. We pray for our children, to keep them safe, protected. But you let them know you're there for them. It's entirely up to them, right? That's all you can do. You can teach your children the best you can, and after that, it's entirely up to them, whatever they want to do, right? So, but Yeah. Well, that's all we can do. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna come back and I wrote down Capricorn. That's what I'm going to do for Capricorn and then Virgo. So I'm going to do a couple more. I was going to do Taurus and Cancer tomorrow. I may do tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the holidays are just almost upon us. So quite busy the next few days. And then next week, well, it's going to be crazy. But I'm going to pop in, do a couple readings here and there maybe. Yeah. So I'm going to end. I'll shuffle the cards a little bit more, get myself some more water, and I'll be back in about 4 minutes. You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I hope if you get a chance, check out the Capricorn. That's what I'm doing. Write it down before I forget. Take care. Thanks, guys. You take care of you. Okay. Blessings to you all.